I bet this dress pinches, scratches, and rides up. It's too hot and 3 sizes too small. But wouldn't a real girl do everything for her looks? Eee, I hope this won't become the next fashion.
Hearing steps. Eurydice, is that you? Oh, yes, it is you. Let's go. Soon your beautiful eyes will see the light of day again. So now we are standing on the shores of the Styx, the gloomy current that is the only thing still separating us from the world of the living. Now we need a coin to get across the dark current. I'm just going to wait for you to throw it in, darling Eurydice. Then, my darling, we will escape at last from these dismal climes. I'm sure it will work this time. Just a little while longer, then we'll have escaped death's dismal climbs.
I changed clothes again quickly. It was enough to run after Orpheus in women's clothes, but there's no reason for it now.
Salva, boy. Are you new to the realm of the dead?
Hey, I'm just here on a visit. I'm not actually dead.
Ah, a tourist. That's handy. I'm currently working on a travel guide.
Do you have a coin for me? And if so, what strange favor would you like from me in return?
Actually, I was about to give you the coin for free. But if you're volunteering for a job, I won't turn you down. You know, I'm doing interviews with all those heroes here in the land of the dead for the Epitaphius Dionysus. The only one I haven't interviewed yet is Sisyphus. You can't have a relaxed conversation with someone that's constantly pushing a rock up a hill. It would be nice if you could do something about that. Tell me when Sisyphus is ready for an interview, and you'll get your coin.
Howdy, Hades.
What do you want, you disrespectful grub?
Have you ever heard of the concept lunch break?
What the heck are you talking about? Oh yeah, I remember. In theory, there is such a thing, but due to the constant work overload, I've unfortunately had to cancel it. I guess I should rectify that at some point. Now, honestly, why should I take a break? A nice sandwich with ham or even egg. Hey, that would be worth it. But these things are very rare in this provincial land of the dead.
I've got some applications here for the release from the land of the dead.
I'm sorry, the desk is closed due to overcrowding. Take your scrap paper with you and give it to me at a later date. In about 300 to 400 years, I should have worked my way through most of these applications. On top of that, Cerberus ate my last approved stamp, so now I'm no longer able to approve anything.
Excuse me? Does that mean all attempts to get out of the land of the dead through application are hopeless?
Yes, unless I get a new stamp. I ordered one from this death cult in the upper world, but it hasn't pleased the ladies and gentlemen with their stuck-up noses to send me one yet. In the meantime, I will decline everything that comes on my desk except for VIP applications. For those I do have a stamp, but I guess that's out of the question for you.
Well, listen, I'm Simon. The Simon.
Who?
Do you have a spare coin for a poor and suffering resident of your realm of the dead?
A coin? We don't use these things down here anymore, except for the boat vending machine on the River Styx. Certainly I will not give you anything for that, given that you can use the boat to leave the land of the dead.
How many cups of coffee do you drink per hour when you're working 24/7?
Coffee? Oh, you mean this dark, pasty pulp in a cup? This reminds me that there are certain side effects to it. I'll be back in an instant. Don't you dare touch anything.
Okay, that'll hold for the time being.
Thanks. That was my first rest for many hundreds of years.
I think somebody's putting stumbling stones in your way. Who?
Hades for sure. Who else could have thought of such an idea? That's why I can't take too long a break. He'll turn up soon here for sure and take the wedge away.
What was the stone of contention?
Oh, it's a long story. I aggravated an old friend, and he took it very personally, unfortunately. You see, Thanatos' profession is death. That is to say, he brings people to the other side. It's not very nice of him not to make an exception, even for his best friends. So when he wanted to come and get me, I got him drunk without further ado. Well, of course, I couldn't have known that he would have taken so seriously. Anyway, Hades reckoned afterwards that he had to punish me with this idiotic work program so that I wouldn't have any more stupid ideas.
What a mean guy. He really does have a heart of stone.
Hey, are you making fun of me? I don't think it's funny.
It's my rock-solid belief. You should get rid of that thing. Otherwise, it'll become your tombstone.
I'm not too worried about that. I'm already dead and can't die again, you fleabag.
Well, that's a weight off my mind. I'd like to ask you something. Ovid would like to interview you. Interested?
Oh, yes. Good old Ovid was here once. I can't really chat while I'm working. I'm just too out of breath. Now, I'll take a break. Send him right over, and then we'll get this interview. Oh, I'll denounce these irregularities and injustices. I will expose Hades' cold-heartedness in public.
Do you think it'll be the foundation stone for a revolution?
Yes, it could start the stone rolling. Oh, just get out of here, snot-nose. No, I've started too.
I'll be off then. I still have to solve a couple of rock-hard riddles.
Salve, boy. It's you again.
I've organized an audience with Sisyphus for you.
That's outstanding. I'll go and see him right now.
Hey, what about my coin?
Oh, excuse me. Here you have it. Thanks again for your efforts.
What will people write and sing about us when the realm of the dead is behind us? Songs, ballads, operas, mobile ringtones. What's that? It's done. Now we are ready to leave the gloomy realm.
I think I'll go on my own. I can't listen to your drivel any longer.
Eurydice? You're not Eurydice. Imposter. Fake.
No, I'm not your sweetie. But you failed often enough before. You could find your way back to Hades in your sleep, for sure. And Eurydice thinks you're a sissy anyway.
Me? Oh, that's impossible. I descended into the world of the dead for her, tamed the many-headed monster and calmed the angry gods. And only your selfish deed tore us apart again. I'll turn around again. Oh, darling Eurydice, I've failed again. There's only a small flicker of hope that I'll be able to take you in my arms again and lead you back into life. But I'll never let Hades hold on to you forever. Death should never have taken you away from me.
Oh, he's gone at last, and I can take these itchy, stuffy things off. Now it's up to me to escape from the claws of death. I'll slip away over the poisonous floods and return to the realm of the living. Oh no, now I'm starting as well. Alex, I'm coming! This is supposed to be the worldly side of the river Styx? This seems familiar. I'm finally back. I wonder how much time has passed. Maybe everyone's already dead. That would be, well, kind of cool, because it would make me the master of the world. I should definitely have a look around first. I need to find out how to save Alex. There goes the gondola. I wonder why there's no sign of the land of the dead. Hey, the mirror fragment is still working. My double is still sitting down there asking himself how to get out of there. I should take care of this first. better grab the black candles before some bad person finds them. I'll take the giant approved stamp from the box. You never know when you need to approve an application. Splendid! Now there's an approved stamp on the form. A few drops of oil can work miracles. Okay, let's let some light in. How do you like that, vampire cat? I couldn't have planned it any better. Bye-bye, Dracula kitty.
Meow!
Don't you touch that. That's sacrilege.
Me? Who's sacrilege? I don't see anybody. And what kind of a name is sacrilege anyway?
Welcome, my son. What may I do for you?
What kind of a weird temple is this?
This is the temple of the Order of Ye Brothers and Sisters who revere those who have passed away and now reside in the land of the dead, even though they don't really notice it. Know this, my son. You are treading on holy ground.
Sounds great! So the temple belongs to a totally crazy death cult?
Crazy? You should see yourself with your ridiculous hat. But you're right about the death cult. We take care of all the dead who have found their way into the realm of the dead.
So you worship the dead? Rad! How do you do that exactly?
Quite simple. We send food and drink to the dead in the land of the dead.
I'm sure the dead will be ecstatic. Why do they need that stuff in the land of the dead, though?
Well, they need it, so that they never want for anything. Thus is it written in our Tome of the Dead.
There's not many of your brothers and sisters around. Have they taken a day off?
Well, some have left us. Others have been sent to a higher purpose.
You mean they've died?
To the unenlightened, it might seem that way. Yet other members have turned their backs on the Order for a time to learn about the ways of the living. Every now and then they visit to tell me about the progress of their studies.
I see. Your death cult is on the way down. You're the last one left, right?
Now you're exaggerating. It's only a temporary shortfall of the active member base. This will change soon. We're very trendy.
Yeah, you might have a point there. The general trend of life sort of leans towards death. I doubt your cult will benefit from that, though. Aren't you feeling a bit stupid being the last one around and all?
You are so right. It's just that nobody will take my place. The studies of life that our brothers are currently conducting seem to be very arduous, particularly the research of women, alcohol, and parties have been shamefully neglected before.
I see. My tip? Go home. You'll never see your brothers again.
But that's not allowed according to the Order's rules. There must be someone to guard the elevator at all times. When the dead need something, we must fetch it for them. I would so love to enter my well-deserved retirement, but it cannot be.
So, you're looking for a successor?
Absolutely. But first I would have to consecrate an adept and introduce him to the mysteries of the elevator of the dead. You aren't interested in dedicating yourself to such a fulfilled existence by any chance?
You want me to spend my life at this elevator? I don't know what to say. What would I have to do to become an adept?
Oh, not everyone is suited to be an adept. We can only use persons who are able to contact the realm of the dead. Not many people today have that talent.
That's all? You want me to chat with my dead pets?
The connection to the realm of the dead should be a little tighter than that. The rules of the Order are rather clear about that. It's just that young and hopeful candidates with a touch for the dear passed away don't exactly grow on trees.
I need to use the elevator for a moment.
Don't you dare. The elevator to the land of the dead is our most revered artifact. According to the rules of our Order, I would have to chop off your fingers if you even approached the elevator button. Nobody except the members of the Order is allowed to go near this mystery.
I have to leave now.